crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadbrew.com. It's your morning horn of Z's, a sip of chaga coffee. All right, let's stick to the topics we can talk about in America these days on social media, unfortunately. Is this crazy or what? Yeah, it's hiding the truth. It's not protecting people from lies. It's the fact that they're hiding the truth. And that's what's scary about censorship. You need to be able to take any kind of thing anybody wants to say in a free market, in a free society. When they hide certain things because they think they're lies, you're also hiding the truth, the potential truth. And that's what's gotten completely out of control. Anyway, let's talk about silver, and Biden administration, if it happens. It's not like Biden is new to the White House, right? He was the vice president with Barack Obama from 2008 to 2016. What happened in 2008 to 2016? JPMorgan Chase agrees to pay $920 million in connection to schemes to defraud precious metals and U.S. Treasury markets. Let's see. What did they admit to? According to admissions and court documents, between approximately March 2008 and August 2016, numerous traders and sales personnel on JPMorgan's precious metals desk, located in New York, London, Singapore, were engaged in a scheme to defraud in connection with the purchase of gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. That's what you get in the Biden administration. This is not rocket science. So, let's just take the amount of money that's going to be printed in this new administration. Their goal is not to solve problems like fix COVID and fix the economic downturn and fix all that. That is not the goal. The goal is to redistribute wealth throughout the nation. Redistribute wealth. Give more and more to the people who don't have anything. Take as much as they can from the people who have everything. That's the goal. Let's be serious about it. That is the goal, and that is easy to do with the unlimited amount of money they can print, and they will. The Green New Deal will cost quadrillions of dollars. We don't even have close to the amount of silver needed. So, those of you who are saying, no, it's going to be, this is good. This is a good thing for silver. It should be. And I was on a discussion last night with, I think, 9 people in the silver world that will be posted shortly. And we're talking about, the fundamentals for silver. And I'm like, fundamentals don't mean anything. Fundamentals mean zero. Nothing. It's all about computers and derivatives on the COMEX. That's all that matters when it comes to price. And the regulators. So let's take a look at Mr. Joe Biden. I am going to name the people. This is going to scare you to death. The people he is appointing to key positions in his economic powerhouse. Janet Yellen. Janet Yellen will be the new U.S. Treasury Secretary. Janet Yellen was head of the Fed during those 8 years that they rigged silver. So do you really expect anything different from Janet Yellen? No. She takes orders from other people. She takes orders very well. Gary Gensler is now the head of the SEC with the Biden group. Back then, he was the head of the CFTC, the very entity that's supposed to oversee the rigging of gold and silver on the COMEX. He was the head of the CFTC, and now he's going to be the head of the SEC. You can't make this stuff up. The word is Dan Berkovitz is going to be the head of the CFTC. Dan Berkovitz was Gary Gensler's head legal guy from back when the silver was being rigged at the CFTC. He was in charge of busting JPMorgan, and now he's going to be the head of the CFTC. And then Cecilia Rose is going to be the head of the Council of Economic Advisors. She was on the Council of Economic Advisors for the Biden-Obama administration. This whole thing is insane. It's basically they have the same people shuffled around a little bit. They're going to take orders from the same people. There will be no difference in market manipulation. There will be complete rigging. It won't be by JPMorgan this time. It will be by BlackRock. Mark that name down. BlackRock and Virtu Financial. So I scoured the Biden administration's new appointees. Are there any BlackRock people? That would be interesting if there was, wasn't there? Of course, there's not one. There's not two. There's 3 people who currently work at BlackRock who are coming over to the Biden administration. Brian Dees is going to be the National Economic Council. Andy Murrow is going to be the Deputy Treasury Secretary. That's the guy who's going to tell Janet Yellen what to do. Wally. His name's Wally. Keep an eye on that name. Adeyemo. Adeyemo. Deputy Treasury Secretary. Why is a deputy more important? Because they don't have to be approved by Congress. They pull the real strings. So you got Wally, you got Brian, and then they just added Mike Pyle. Pile of shit. Un-American as you can get. He's going to be Pamela Harris's chief economic advisors, which means President Harris when Biden bails in the next couple months. And they're going to take out Biden. If Biden gets in, they're going to take him out because he's unfit for office. And Harris will be the guy, the girl guy. And then Mike Pyle will be running the show as the chief economic advisor. Oh, by the way, Pyle was in charge of China for Obama. If all this is giving you chills right now, it should. So if Biden gets in, expect every single metric for silver to go through the roof, to be all just shining, blaring in your face. But you're going to see the manipulation and control like never before. If it happens. We'll find out soon enough, right? So there's your update on what's going on. More bullshit, more of the same. And all these people that are top advisors for Biden were the top metals market riggers. There's only one guy missing, and he might show up, and that's Bill Daley. Bill Daley showed up as Obama's chief of staff in January of 2011. I said, oh shit, hang on to your hats, silver lovers. We have a problem. Bill Daley was the head of Jamie Dimon's economic SWAT team. And Obama put him right as chief of staff. Boom, they drive the price up of silver to $50 and then crash it down. And when he left office that same year, it was in the exact same spot at the end of the year, the exact same spot as when he came in. This is not rocket science, my friends. It's obvious. It makes America weak and weaker and weaker, and that's the plan. They are going to destroy the United States of America. All right. I want to talk about cryptos are doing okay. An interesting new slant on XRP. It is rare that my good friend, Dick Allgaier, and we don't see eye to eye on certain things. I've been jumping up and down that XRP was a deep state pedo coin. It's horrific for humanity. And all these people saying, oh, it's part of the new financial system, Bix. Oh, you're going to miss out. And me and Jenny just last week did a discussion. If you go to roadtoruder.com, you go down the private road, look at this one. Part 1 of our discussion last week was XRP versus Bix and Jenny. XRP is not what you've been lied to. You've all been lied to. And finally, my friend Dick Allgaier did a remote viewing on it, and he's like, oh shit, maybe Bix is right. Check this out.
XRP, I got a lot of hits on a segment I did on XRP. Here's my new opinion of XRP. And we did some remote viewing on it. XRP is this shiny rock. Like, it's this really nice looking rock. And it's like, oh, that's a nice looking rock. Let's lift that up and look what's underneath. And I looked underneath, and what I saw was like maggots, flesh-eating centipedes, cockroaches scurrying into the dark, rotting fecal material. That's not to say XRP won't eventually do well. I think there's some wheeling and dealing, but that is a definite. Bix Weir is right on that one. Hold your nose if you own XRP. There are probably better things to invest your money in. That one is. XRP doesn't smell too good these days.
The best line is there's probably other things to invest your money in. How long have I been screaming that? Why would you put your money in XRP when Theta's sitting right next to it? You have a deep state bad guy coin and a heaven sent coin that no bad guys are in there yet. I mean, it seemed so obvious back then. And of course, XRP's down, what? I don't know, 60%, 70%, whereas Theta's up 40 times last year. It's going to be up more than 40 times this year. So, anyway, go to crypto viewing. Me and Dick agree on 99% of the stuff. He just thinks we can't beat the bad guys. I think we can beat the bad guys. But it's coming down to a head, right? If Biden gets in, it would be really hard to beat the bad guys. He would replace all the generals, all the FBI, CIA, the first day. And all Trump's work would be going right, and the good guys' work would go right out the window. So, I guess we got, 6 days till we know. I hope I'm right, and then I can go hang out with Dick Allgaier on the beach. We do plan on going to Hawaii if COVID lifts, when COVID lifts. I think either side wins, COVID's going to be gone. Either they'll prove the hoax part of it. There's already word that Pompeo is going to come out today and say that China was the cause. Came from the China lab. They have proof, and China deliberately spread this thing throughout the world. That's a big deal, especially right now. Very exciting times. So bravo, crypto viewing team. Go check them out on Patreon, crypto viewing, or on YouTube. Dick runs the crypto viewing channel. And you'll get all kinds of great stuff, and he is hysterical. Not to mention smart on cryptos, and most cryptos at least. And he is. He's got an insider who knows the dark side. And I get a lot of information from them. I just think we can beat them. I think we can kick their ass. And we'll find out in the next 6 days. Huh? All right. Again, Theta. I mean, I can't. I've been screaming it, and everybody's getting tired of me. No, wait. Let me rephrase that. People who never invested in Theta, as I've been screaming it, are saying, why do you keep talking about Theta? And people who did invest in it keep saying, why don't you tell us more about Theta? All the people who scream at me, don't talk about Theta so much, there's other coins, will be buying Theta. It's kind of like when you first learn about Bitcoin. And it takes years to finally buy your first Bitcoin. And then you say, oh God, why didn't I get in early? That's where we are in Theta. Some people, even the crypto savvy, are going to take years to say, oh shit, I should have swapped everything for Theta. I love Litecoin. Litecoin is the right coin as a means of exchange. I don't need a means of exchange right now. We have the US dollar. I will need it in the future at some point. I don't know when that point is. I do know what Theta is going to do this year. All their plans, and they hit their plans. They hit their targets. They're creating a decentralized exchange. We've already got smart contracts faster and cheaper than Ethereum. And then a big hackathon coming up where all the Ethereum programmers are coming over and say, let's see how easy Theta is to work on. Oh, by the way, it's got the same language. Why doesn't everybody port over to Theta from Ethereum? It costs you $5-6 to run an Ethereum transaction, a single transaction. That's insane. A little shout out to Reggie Middleton. I hear he just got a patent. Hey, Reggie, you've already moved Veritasium from Bitcoin to Ethereum. Why not move it from Ethereum to Theta? Give anybody who wants to use it a break for free transactions. Ethereum's unusable right now. Free transactions, and it's copy and paste, literally. You did it from Bitcoin over to Ethereum, which took some coding. This won't even take coding. It's copying and pasting. Then again, I don't know if he has control of... I don't know if he can make that call. I don't know. With the court settlement and all that. That insane court settlement, that 98 million Veritasium tokens are just floating out there right now. I think if the good guys wins, Cliff's data will come true, they'll come begging to Reggie, please help us restart markets with peer-to-peer transactions. It's a long shot, but it's a lottery ticket. And I got a few lottery tickets in my pocket for that one. That's worth taking a gamble on, in my opinion. Don't go all in or anything. I mean, the odds of that happening are less than zero. I wouldn't say less than zero. If there's a will, there's a way. But it is a solution. Veritasium is a solution to the huge problem of asset rehypothecation on the COMEX. I mean, look at this. Look at this ridiculous number right here. On Friday, when silver went down, like $2, 1.1 billion ounces of silver were dumped on the COMEX. Electronic blips. 1.1 billion. Veritasium would solve problems like that. It would get us back to true fair market value of assets. And that's why the SEC took them down. Oh, Gary Gensler, by the way, when you take the reins of the SEC, give Reggie Middleton a call. He might help save your ass. All right, moving on. Again, hey, I'm talking to Jenny Moonstone today. She was in Washington, D.C. We're going to get some great insight from the queen of the cards, the Silver Queen, you name it. What do you want to call her? I don't know what we get. We got to give her a nickname. Miss Moonstone is going to be chatting with us about that. Also about, I have another thing going down the Veritasium rabbit hole. Veritasium looks like it's going to take over for all cryptos. Or 99% of them. Not Veritasium. Excuse me. Theta. Theta does smart contracts, does Ethereum. Store of value, obviously much better than Bitcoin last year. Right? Everybody's like, oh, Bitcoin increased so much, I'm so rich. Theta went up 40x, 40 times. It's going to go another 40 this year. What's a better store of value? Anyway, we're going to talk about that, and I got a few other psychic things that we need to talk about. So I will be posting that on the private road for private road members. If you are a private road member, we are changing this very soon. We are giving away 10 Theta. We're going to go down to 1. We're going to go down to 1 Theta. And it's going to happen when Theta currently goes past $2.30. We're going to change it to 1 Theta. Why are we changing it to 1 Theta? Because it is going to be moving so fast and the dynamics will be so crazy during the next 5 or 6 days. Actually, we're probably going to be doing it this weekend. I'll announce it, don't worry. But if you want to renew and get 10 Theta, we're almost at $3. We hit the 100 Theta people that we had a few months ago that joined. They already made their money back when we hit $3. They made $1. That goes up to 3,000, like Jenny Moon or like Michelle White Dove says. There you go. I mean, that's $300,000, right? 3,000 times 100. This is 10. So if it goes up to 3,000, you make $30,000. That's not a guarantee. But we are going to 1 Theta. 1 Theta. And it will be very soon. I don't know what day, though. But I'll announce it. I'll give you like 2 days notice. If you want to renew now. If you want to join the private road, go to roadtoruda.com, subscribe today. People are talking to me about, what are you going to do when you get kicked off of YouTube? I'm going right to the website. We're going to go direct from the website, roadtoruda.com. So make sure you go to roadtoruda.com, put your name and email address in the free subscription to get our emails. If you already get the emails but haven't seen them in a while, the system probably booted you out somehow, put your name in and email again. And you will get free emails. That's the only way you're going to be able to watch all the videos. They're going to be right on the front page of roadtoruda.com. They're already there. Every time I post a video on the public road, it's right at the front of roadtoruda.com. On the private road, all those videos are within all the pages we have there. So all those are archived. Now the archives, I keep the archives separately on a separate hard drive so that if YouTube takes me out, I can recreate it all. That will take some time to do. But if you want to stay in touch with Road to Ruda, make sure you go over to roadtoruda.com, put your name and email in, and you get free public road updates. All right? Again, if you want to join the private road, click subscribe today, and we will send you, or we're asking people now to set up their own Theta mobile wallets, and we'll send the 10 Theta to you right away on your mobile wallet as soon as you pay for a 1-year subscription. So There you go. And it's changing from 10 to 1, probably before the 20th. A big day on the 20th, and a lot of chaos to follow. So be prepared. This is Bix Weir, RoadRunner.com.